12. For surely I know the plans I have for you, says Adonai, plans for your welfare and not for harm, to give you a future with hope. Then when you call upon me and come and pray to me, I will hear you. When you search for me, you will find me, if you seek me with all your heart.
So a day of possibilities with the future known and unknown. Who knows? Okay, magic 8 ball, right? So I need questions for the future. Anyone? Ooh. All right, I'll start with an easy one. Will the Nationals win today? Okay, come on. Answer is unclear. I really expected better from the magic 8 ball. Another question, anyone? It has to be a yes or no question, but thank you. The answer is 42. Will cars fly in 5 years? Oh, I like that one. Focus and ask again. We got to do better. All right, more questions. Anyone? It's one of our graduates. Question about the future. Do you have any questions about your future? Will AI take all the jobs? Ooh, very likely. All right. So, thank you, Magic 8 Ball. Why couldn't it have been different? Actually, ironically enough, my daughter graduates college in a couple weeks, and the speaker they have is somebody who has been saying AI is going to take all the jobs. For a college graduation, I was like, so my answer to that was like, did AI write that speech? AI did not write this one. So, speaking of AI, it's actually here in my first line. If you ask AI, I used to say Google, but that's AI now anyway. If you say, the saying, hope for the best and prepare for the worst, it's gonna tell you that it is a proactive mindset combining realistic risk management with positive thinking. I disagree. I'm not saying that realism doesn't have a place in this world, or that sensible planning isn't a good idea. Yes, take the umbrella, pack the sunscreen too, and the bug spray. But focus on the joy to come. Our readings today, if they were up there, remind us that the future is not known by us. And we heard in James, yet you do not even know what tomorrow will bring, in spite of the magic 8 ball. And instead of equating this unknown with bad, we can reframe it, as Jeremiah said, to give you a future with hope. So yes, uncertainty can be a source of stress. It can fill us with dread or worry. Personally, I am really bad with the unknown. I like to know what's happening, very scheduled. But the unknown is a gift. It's the only place a miracle can happen. It's a holy place. In that space, we can let our imaginations take us to soaring heights. We can lean in to our possibilities. There, we can choose to grow. When we say prepare for the worst, we've already instructed our hearts to prepare for heartbreak. We start our adventure with ominous clouds in the sky. Think of the great travels in our holy books. Abraham and Sarah setting off just because God said so. Jacob bringing his entire family to Egypt. Moses and the Israelites heading off into the wilderness. Joseph and Mary fleeing from Herod. If any of them had closed their hearts and given in to fear, we wouldn't have our stories to tell or the lessons to learn. Their paths were not clear, yet they chose to move forward toward their potential. It's in making these choices that we find our treasure. Our traditions teach us of free will. In Judaism, this concept is bechira, literally choice. Having the choice to affect our own futures is the cornerstone of both responsibility and spiritual growth. Rabbi Eliyahu Dressler, in the long ago 20th century, described a bechira point, an inner battle line that is drawn in each of us where choice is required. And he reminds us that not to choose is a choice. It's when we recognize these bechira points that we have the opportunity to change. Being aware of these points, looking out for them, it reminds us, slow down and truly see what's around us. What is true in this moment? How can I choose mindfulness over habit? Can I choose patience, courage, compassion? How can I move from defending against the worst to anticipating joy? For starters, let go of the future. You aren't reading from a script already written. You're writing it as you go. We, each of us, was made B'Tselem Elohim, in God's image. We carry immense potential within us. Let's lean into that. We must recognize our value and have the courage to trust our abilities. Next, practice gratitude. When we acknowledge the wonders and gifts of each day, we bolster our ability to reflect that light back into the world. And then finally, stop and take a breath. Take a moment to find your feet on the ground, to center yourself, and to see the world, as Abraham Joshua Heschel urged us to, with radical amazement. Yes, take the umbrella. Be sensible, be practical, but don't build your preparations into a cage. The future is a gift because we can't know it. It is where hope and joy and satisfaction live. Embrace the unknown. It's the friend you haven't met yet. It's the self you haven't yet become.